Hey, shalom everyone. In response to my Was Rahab a Harlot video, I'm kind of doing this as a second portion of this because the questions have already been asked. What about the renderings regarding Rahab and her occupation in the Brit Chadasha, in the New Testament? And one of the passages that is brought up is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 31. It says, "By faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spies with peace." Okay? Now, the second passage that's brought into question is Yaakov, James, chapter 2, and let's see, what verse is that? James chapter 2, verse 25. And it reads, "Likewise was also not Rahab the harlot justified by her works, when she had received the messengers and had sent them out another way." Now, if you go to the Greek word rendered harlot, it is Strong's number 4204, which is porne, which is where we get the word pornography from. And most of the time it is rendered as a harlot or a whore. But interestingly enough, in a figurative sense, it has been used in the Greek to denote an idolater. So I think a more accurate translation would be Rahab the idolater, because she was from the city of Jericho. It was a pagan city. They worshiped pagan gods. And people who are idolaters spiritually are considered spiritual prostitutes, spiritual whores, spiritual adulterers, spiritual fornicators, because intimacy with another deity or a god is many times sexual in nature. It denotes a marital type relationship. It denotes the deepest part of intimacy, and on a human physical level, the deepest part of intimacy that can be shared between two human beings is sexual intercourse. So I can understand why that the Greeks would use this. Now, if there's any reliable Hebrew manuscripts for these verses, I don't know. But sadly, in most Messianic translations that I have read, complete Jewish Bible, the Hebraic Roots Version, and even the Aramaic English New Testament, render her as a prostitute, harlot, or whore, or what have you. So I'm really not sure what the Aramaic says, but the Greek does back up my theory and my thinkings that the Rahab of the Torah, or of the Tanakh in the Old Testament, was not a prostitute or a whore or a harlot, but indeed was an innkeeper. And maybe it was rendered in the Greek as harlot, using the Greek word porne, to denote that she was an idolater. When she met these spies, she was an idolater. And of course, spending time with these spies and wanting to be saved, she ended up obviously converting. Why? How do we know that she converted? Because she's found in the lineage of King David and in the lineage of Yeshua the Messiah. And it was forbidden by, and it still is forbidden by Jewish law, by the Torah, for a Jewish person, a Hebrew person, to marry a pagan, to marry a non-believer. They would have to convert in order for it to be kosher for the Hebrew Jew to marry somebody that is a Gentile, somebody that is from a pagan people. And so obviously Rahab converted and married someone in the tribe of Judah in order to be listed in the lineage of King David and King and Messiah Yeshua. So I just thought I would just kind of follow my first video up regarding Rahab with this video. So thanks for watching. Shalom and Shavua Tov. Bye-bye.